What if everything you've been told about masculinity is missing something ancient, something sacred? In a world screaming for dominance, aggression, and hustle, the Buddha offered a radically different path. He didn't teach men to suppress their masculinity. He taught how to transcend it, to embody it with wisdom. And the real kicker, the key to masculine energy may lie in the most unexpected Buddhist teaching of all. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes we're going to unlock a force that most men have forgotten. And a surprising insight from the Buddha's final words will tie it all together. Masculine energy today has become confused with noise. We associate it with dominance, achievement, and assertion. But that's not true masculine power. That's insecure masculinity, power over others, not power within. Scroll through your feed and you'll see it. Alpha influencers yelling about conquering women, chasing money, never resting. But inside, many of these men are spiritually bankrupt. Why? Because they are disconnected from presence, from essence. And this is exactly where Buddhist teachings on masculinity begin, by helping men remember who they are underneath the ego. In Buddhist psychology, masculine energy is not about gender. It's a universal principle, the driving force of clarity, direction, focus, and stillness. Like a mountain, unmoved even when the storm rages. The Buddha himself embodied this, unshaken under the Bodhi tree as Mara, the personification of fear, desire, and doubt, tempted him. He didn't fight. He sat in immovable awareness. That's divine masculine energy in action. Not aggression, but presence. Not control, but mastery of self. The Buddha's teachings on the Eightfold Path offer a roadmap to mature masculinity. Let's take a look at how some of these principles directly relate to the masculine path. Right effort. Discipline without ego. It's the sacred masculine drive to improve, not to dominate others, but to evolve the self. Right speech. The mature masculine knows that words have weight. He speaks with precision, not bravado. Right concentration. The ability to focus the mind is the warrior's blade. The Buddha taught this as a tool for liberation. Each of these is an expression of awakened masculinity, not to conquer the world, but to liberate it, starting from within. The Buddha didn't elevate masculine over feminine or vice versa. In fact, true balance was his teaching. Masculine energy is stillness, while feminine is flow. Masculine is consciousness, feminine is creation. We all contain both. But when the masculine within is wounded, men become rigid, controlling, emotionally distant. When it is healed, men become grounded, clear, and compassionate leaders. Buddhism teaches integration, not repression. The mature man honors the feminine within himself, his intuition, his emotional body. But he doesn't dwell there. He rests in the emptiness of presence, and from that stillness, he can hold space for life. One of the most misunderstood aspects of the Buddha's teachings is detachment. Modern men fear that detachment makes them weak, passive, or indifferent. But here's the deeper truth. Detachment is not indifference. It is supreme strength. It's the ability to remain unmoved by outcomes, to lead without needing validation, to love without clinging, to act with courage, knowing you cannot control the fruits. This is the apex of masculine power. And the Buddha's phrase, "Be a light unto yourself," was not a call to isolation. It was a challenge to take full inner authority over your life. There's a reason the figure of the warrior monk resonates across cultures, because it's the perfect image of integrated masculine energy. Calm and focused, yet unshakably strong. Disciplined, but not hardened. Think of the Shaolin monk, or the samurai who practiced Zen. These were not passive men. They trained relentlessly, but for peace. They cultivated inner stillness so they could meet the chaos of life with grace. Buddhism doesn't reject strength. It purifies it. and turns it into something sacred. One of the deepest masculine roles in spiritual life is that of the container. The masculine creates safety through structure and consistency. The mature masculine isn't reactive. It holds space for the storm to pass. In relationships, this looks like presence. In leadership, this looks like vision. In spirituality, it looks like deep stillness. When the Buddha sat in meditation, he wasn't escaping life. He was holding space for all of it. Desire, fear, grief, joy, to arise and pass. This is the essence of the sacred masculine, to remain rooted in awareness, no matter the storm. Before the Buddha passed away, his final words were this: "All compounded things are subject to vanish. Strive diligently." This is not a passive message. It is a warrior's call to act with urgency, to walk the path with discipline, to live with the fire of presence. This is the highest expression of masculine energy in Buddhism: clear seeing, fearless action, detached compassion. The Buddha didn't teach men to suppress their strength. He taught them to own it fully and to direct it toward awakening. If you're ready to reclaim your sacred masculine energy, not through ego but through presence, then walk this path. Start by sitting. Stillness is your first sword, clarity is your second, and discipline is your armor. Subscribe to this channel if this awakened path speaks to you, because we're not done yet. There are more secrets to uncover.